Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Javinho Arons Brazilian. And today we are going to talk about an important issue in web design. And we have a question here we are going to answer, whereby we are going to design a student registration form. And let me hope everyone is well equipped with the necessary basics of HTML. If you are not well equipped, please try to contact me through my platforms, Facebook, WhatsApp, even in the comment section of Javinho Software World. And our question, as you see it, is about designing a web page, but this page is a form. So let's begin. Let me hope you have your laptops, gadgets, monitors, and a working environment where we are going to code from. So let's begin.
Here we are going to first open a new folder, and we are going to name this folder as student form. So after creating the folder, we are going to open our VS Code, wait it to run. We open our VS Code. So after opening it, we are going to create a new file, and under a new file we shall name it form.html. So we open the syntax. This is the default of HTML, so we are going to use this to edit our page. So under the title, as it is in the question, we are going to put students registration form. The student registration form, as you see. So we go under the body, because is where we are going to put all our contents. Under the body, we are going to put heading 1. Heading 1, we close. So under heading 1, we shall put the same title, which is the students registration form. Student registration form. Then we are going to open another tag below the heading, which is the form tag. The form tag, we are going to write the form tag as you all see on my screen. So in HTML, the moment you write a tag, it will bring a closing tag automatically. So enter. We are going to open a table tag, because our web page is in a table format. So we are going to create a table row tag, because our data is in rows, and we are going to have the table data, whereby we shall column span it to 2. Correspond it to 2. We close tags. we close the tags. So enter. So we are going to put the input type, which will be equal to, we want a radio button, so which is equal to open quotations radio and the name, we put the name, sorry, we remove the tag, we put the name, which is equal to title, remember in the title we had Mrs., whereby the value will be equal to open quotations Mr. We have Mr. full stop, now we don't close the tag, Mr. Then we are going to put another input type, let me hope you are all following. Input type, which is equal to radio again. We want radio buttons, as you saw in our question which was given to us. Radio, and the name will be equal to title, the way you saw in the first place, was to title, and our value will be Mrs. We put the value will be Mrs. Our value will be Mrs. Put Mrs. then Miss. Put Miss. So we are going to input another radio button input type. You first press enter, you press enter. Let me hope you are all following my tutorial. So input type, so we are going to put the table, another table which has a table row, table data, and the value will be first name. The data we shall put in between will be the first name, as you saw in first name. So we shall close and we open another table data tag, we are going to input type, which will be equal to input type. We open tags. The input type will be equal to open quotations. We shall open quotations, which should be text. Put text, and the name will be equal to last name, open quotations. We are going to have the last name, let us remove this space to match with the one below it. So we have last name and we close. Already it is closed. Shall press equals, press order, but we have forgotten here a quotation, so we need to rectify this. Name, put a quotation, even here quotation. Remember, we should not forget those quotations everywhere because they are a key factor in our codes. One mistake can make the whole thing to be wrong, as you know, in programming. So we are going to create another table row whereby we are going to have the table data. We are going to have the table data tag. Automatically the closing tag will come. So we are going to put mail address 1, as it was in the question, mail address 1. They wanted mail address 1, and we are going to create also, remember I'm going slow because these are codes, you don't need to rush. Table data, we close. We are going to put another tag of input type. Which is equal to text, and the name will be equal to, we have forgotten here a tag, that's why it was not becoming blue. So we are going to put a name which is equal to, open quotations, mail 1, we close the tag, so we shall close shall close. Remember to share and comment. Share and comment this tutorial to each and everyone. So we are going to create another table row. Let us just copy, because it is almost the same information we are going to use down. So I had to copy and paste. So we are going to change where there is address 1 to address 2, and where there is mile 1 to mile 2, mile 2. So again we shall create another table row. Remember our question, every question they are in rows, so we must make use of the table row. So we are going to make table data, whereby we are going to put zip as it was in the question. Before zip we are going to put country. A country, we shall make another table data where we are going to input the name of the country. Open tags, table data. So we are going to open tags to input type, which is equal to, remember we are putting a text which will be equal to open quotes text. We want a text, so we are going to close our quotations, and the name value will be equal to, open quotations, country. Remember, you want a name of a country and it must be in text. That's why we have pressed an input type to be a text, and we close the tag. So we are going to create another table row. We create another table row. We should have zip. We are going to open tag. Remember, in coding you don't need to rush. The more you rush is the more errors you make. Must be steady. So the table data, we want zip. You can call it a zip number. So we are going to input the input type, open tags. We are going to put input type, which will be equal to a text. We also want a text. Under a zip. We close the quotations, and the name will be equal to zip. The name will be zip. Remember, you are putting a zip, and we are going to close. So we are going to put another table row, whereby we are going to put table data. In between table data we want data of the courses we want to input. So we are going to put course, and we are again going to create another tag of table data where we are going to put the options table data tag. The moment you write a tag, it will bring a closing tag immediately automatically. So below we are going to write select name, open tag. We are going to open the tag and we select name. We select name, which is equal to course, which is equal to course, and we close the tag. Remember, every tag should be closed. That is like a rule in HTML. So we press enter. So we are going to put the option, the first option of the course we want to put as it was given, which is BIT, Bachelor of Information Technology. Then let us just copy and paste, since we have 4 options for time management. So we are going to copy it more 3 times. We copy it more 3 times down. So we are going to edit where there is BIT. We add even Bachelor of Computer Science. So we had also Bachelor of Information Systems, and the last course was Diploma in Information Technology. The Diploma in Information Technology. So we are going to create another table row. We are going to create another table row down. We open tags, table row. We are going to write a table row, and we are going to write the table data we want into that row. The table data, which is email. We want the email. We want the email. Remember, we shouldn't rush. We should go slowly by slowly. Then we have the table data where we are going to input type. Open tags. We are going to input type. We want it to be a text, which is equal to open quotations. We open quotations, then email, and the name will be equal to, email, will be email. We close the tag. So we are going to create another table row. We are going to create another table row where we are going to put table data. We want table data, languages known. Before we want a mobile, we're going to put a mobile. We close the tag. Then we're going to apply the input type. We open tags, table data. We open tags, whereby we are going to input. We're going to write input type. Remember to follow, subscribe and share. So the input type will be equal to text, open quotations, text. And the name, text, we close quotations, and the name will be mobile. The name will be mobile, and we are going to put a placeholder of a plus sign, whereby to input your number it should begin with a plus sign, a placeholder which is equal to open quotations, we open quotations, and we put a plus sign, and we close. Then we are going to create another table row. Remember, the question was requiring us to write a student registration form, but in a table manner or a table format. That's why we are having table rows, because our content will be in rows. So under the table row, we are going to put another table data. We are going to put other data, and that data would be languages known. So down we are going to put the input type. Open tags. The input type, which is equal to open quotations, checkbox. We're going to put checkbox, whereby a person can just tap and it ticks automatically on the languages he knows most. Checkbox, and the name will be equal to open quotations, language. We open quotations, and we shall put language, because we want a language a person can speak fluently. So, and the value will be equal to open quotations, English, we close the tag. English, we close the tag, whereby we are going to select English. Then we are going to apply a page break in order to space these languages. Remember, if I just write the codes, the languages will be mixed up, so I had to apply a page break to separate the languages. So I will just copy this code, since we have 3 more different languages. We have to write, since it is the same code, I'm going to paste it more 3 times. Paste it more 3 times. Remember, subscribe to Javinho Software World YouTube. So after pasting, we are going to just edit the languages, whereby where there is English, we are going to put another language, which was French. Even here we are going to put French. We are going to put French. Then we add Swahili. We also remove English here. We put Swahili language. Swahili language. Even here we put Swahili. Then here we put Swahili language. So we have the last language, which is German. Last language, which is German, shall remove English, and we replace it with German, the way we have been doing with the previous ones. German. Even here we put German. Put German. Then we are going to open another table row. So input text, as you see. Members, please like, comment on my videos. If you have any problem, you can reach out through the comment section. I'll be ready to take you through. So we are going to close this tag, because every line of code we must close. So we open the table data, so we had to close it. So another one will be table row, whereby under the table row we want to put if a person has any additional information where he or she can press it. So sorry, we are going to put the table data. The table data, which is additional information, additional information. And we are going to put the table data again. table data, whereby we are going to create a text area where a person can put his additional information if he or she has it, but it is optional, as you will see in our code. So text area, we must create a text area name, and the name will be equal to additional equals additional. Name is additional, and we are going to put a placeholder whereby it will notify a person that here we want, it is optional, it is not compulsory to write any additional information. So the placeholder will be equal to open quotations optional. It is optional. We close the tag. Then we are going to create another table row. We should put it below the closing tag of the previous one. So the table row, and we are going to have the table data. The table data, and we are going to column span it to a value of 2. Column span it value of 2. Don't want it to be thick. We close. We are going to close the tag, and we put the input type. Our input type will be equal to submit. Will be equal to submit, and the value will as well be submit. The value will be submit. Then we shall close. We shall close the tag. Then the input type will be equal to reset equal to open quotations we are going to reset and our value will be equal to reset as well. Our value will be equal to open quotations reset be reset. So almost, you see, we are almost done with our code. we are soon running it to see whether what we have done in our code. So these are the codes we have been doing. So we are going to run it and we see. We are going to run it, we'll give it some little time. We run it, it is running the background. But before, let us first style it. Here we are not going to use an external CSS since the styling it is minimal. So we are going to style the body. We are going to style our body. We are going to style our body. Remember to subscribe and share to your friends. Text. So we are going to text align. The text align of the content. We want our content to appear in the center of the page. So text align should be in the center. As you saw in the question, the form was in the center of the sheet. So remember to put the semicolons, because they can make our codes to be not running. So we are going to style even the tables. We are going to make the margins of the tables to be auto, into auto, then semicolon, and we also need to style the heading of the students registration form, which is heading 1. We open the curly bracket, whereby the font size shall give it a font size of 6. Shall give it font size of 6 because we want somehow a bigger font size. And a color, we shall give it a color. Remember, in the question, our form, it has a color of red. We shall put red as the color. And we also need to style the table data. We need enter. We need to style the table data. Open the curly brackets, enter. We give it a padding colons of 5 pixels. We are going to give it padding of 5 pixels, and those are what we want to style. So we are going, these are the codes we are going to run the codes, and we see whether what we have been doing, it was the right thing. Yeah, we are going to open with the live server. As you see, this is the form we have. They had asked us to do. As you see, we have Mr. If you're a Mr, you put a Mr. If you're a Mrs, if you're a Miss, then the first name, you can put your first name. Let me put my first name Javinho and the last name, let me put Aarons as my last name. Remember, this is just an example.
So members, that has been our assignment today, and we have made a fully customized registration form for a student. So members, please subscribe to my YouTube channel for more content, like and comment, and also share to your friends. You never know, you might be there when you want to be a programmer and you don't have access to materials. I'm here to help you in that field, and I'm free to any question you ask. Whichever question you ask, just you can put it in my comment section of the platform under the video. You can contact me through the Facebook. As you see, the account is scrolling down, through WhatsApp. So members, stay blessed. Wait for the next lecture, and we shall be talking about a different issue in programming. So stay blessed. May the Almighty God protect you, and I urge you to subscribe. Bye-bye.